Make no mistake, you've made your decision. Every word you say, every thought acknowledged will plant a seed. Each gesture and inflection, no matter how insignificant, is a step that threads a clearer path to a secret garden. There is a hidden cost, a chance for any inkling to root itself deeply. Leave a mark. There is a bed of flowers made ready for you, for the moment when you eventually crumble under pressures of life, and lie down in the position assumed over and over again. When you fall back on the nature you've cultivated, your second nature.
The moon's quite high today, isn't it? What day is it today, anyway? Oi, fella. We've been quiet for some time now, you know what I mean? What's your name?
Find out what he's made of.
Look at us, brother. Two prisoners in a boat. There's a start of a joke.
We don't have to talk.
You know, I have a feeling, yeah? An intuition. Call it whatever you want. But we'd go well together, you and I. Make a good team.
Uh-huh.
Like you know, hummus and bread would complement each other well. It's always two essential ingredients. Two vital things, yeah? Got two arms, two hands, two legs. But just one cock and one head. Now, two heads is better than one, but two cocks. Depends on who you ask. You can't disagree, can you?
No.
Hey, relax. That was out of order, I know. But should have seen your face, though. What was your name? Sorry.
Dunley.
Dunley. Dunley, yeah? That's a good name. Lovely name, mate. I'll enjoy saying it.
Well, the prison guards told me your name. I know who you are. Tit.
You fucking what? Did? Like your mum's did? They must have got me mixed up with someone. Name's Cormo. C-O-R-O-M-R-M-O. Yeah?
Let's not get too familiar.
Guy can't even spell his own name.
Yeah. You're right. But I reckon we should.
A week has passed since your arrival at the prison colony. The camp has been abandoned. There is no one here, not a single soul. Dunlin spends his days looking out at sea, awaiting the rescue party. Back home, your sister is ill. The cure is meant to be on this island. Find the missing people. Save your sister. Yeah, let's talk to Dunlin.
There you are. Is this how you go around, trudging around in the mud?
What? What do you mean?
You're not really dressed for the occasion, are you?
What does he know about style?
Look who's stalking. First of all, you look like a freshly unearthed potato. All brown and drab with a bald head of yours.
Yes.
I love
My
this
garments are
game
fit
already.
for purpose, though.
Yeah, whatever you say, my friend. So, darling, I never asked you. What was your job before becoming a professional bellend?
I'll have you know I worked close to the Myra on the higher levels of the sanatorium.
I only have the slightest idea what a sanatorium is, and I only know what that is because of Until Dawn. It's some sort of like medical, like I know at least the one in Until Dawn anyway has like a medical center and like a morgue and it has like a chapel as well. So I think it's like, I don't know. Yeah. So that means
Can you elaborate on that? Maybe just a tiny bit, mate. I'm a bit stupid.
We were resolving the mysteries of air and vibration, uncovering the complex formulae and principles that elude words. But hearing them brings our hearts closer to the sky, or the sky closer to us. We haven't figured that one out yet. We made and played music, Cormo.
Of course. Can't wait to hear some of your tunes.
Thank you. Maybe later. I'm not having the best day.
Hello, darling.
Back already?
Keep yourself busy.
Right.
okay. So there doesn't appear to be anything else to say. So let's go to the provisionary camp. There's a pair of putrid shoes on the floor, placed neatly under a made bed. A single bed, unusual given the circumstances. There is a little bump under the blanket. There is a doll hidden under the blanket, tucked underneath a shirt.
What sort of a grown man sleeps with a doll?
This great tent housed multiple convict explorers. There are multiple beds, trunks, chests, and chairs all around the pavilion, along with makeshift floorboards and carpets. It almost feels like a house, but the stench in here is unbearable.
Oh, smells horrid in here. Oh, I can't. I can't.
To the right, a forest looms, a great wall of impenetrable fortress, starving off the salty, soft breeze from the spreading sea, overlooked by a giant rock. Hundreds of shoes, along with some shirts and trousers, are left lying on the beach, moved in and out by the tide. An eerie sight. There's something else. Have you noticed? Cormo's eye twitches. An odd tickle. A shiver crawls across the surface of his brain. You realise the shoes are of all of vastly different sizes. Some of these shoes are very, very small. These tiny shoes would fit women's feet. Only everyone knows no women were sent to this prison colony island. Exploring the unknown, uncharted lands is dangerous and physically demanding work. The barely living conditions are dreadful. Amenities non-existent. You are expected to die here. Some lives are more disposable than others. Can that be the reason? The convicts sent to this cursed island are not people. They are bodies. Through their choices, they have given up their humanity to become vermin. This is their chance to right their wrongs, their flesh to be used until expiration. The island rejects us. A lot of prisoners will die, consumed by this machine operation. But eventually, with enough blood spent, the island will give in. What wondrous occasion that will be. What's that sound? A wet crunch. Unbelievable. In the corner of his eye, Cormo sees a hermit crab, The size of a fist crawls out from a tiny leather boot, only to slide into another, slightly larger boot. Moments later, the boot sprouts long spider-like legs and trots away towards the ocean. It begs the question, if you were to live in a shoe, where would you live? Why the hill, naturally. Right by the entrance with a lot of fresh air and access to daylight. The sole is the thickest here, providing ample protection from the outside. You could hide here very well. A fascinating topic. Think of it next time you find some shoes around the camp. The boulder, a 4-minute walk's distance, forms a natural pier, a lookout to the sea. Would be a nice place to think things over one day. But today is not that day.
I'm naked. I need to get some shut-eye before I go to the forest.
Okay. So not going to the beach just yet. This massive pyre is made of raw, barely processed tree logs stacked on top of each other. The dead branches and dried bark were left untouched. It is a rough and instinctual monument erected for a singular purpose. For what purpose? Anybody's guess. What do you think? But what? Why? It mattered little. All of them were swept away to this island like rubbish, and the salt-cured fish didn't taste any better for the guards or the prisoners. In the last of daylight, they were like brothers, arm in arm, drunk of diluted wine made of bread and lemons, sharing made-up stories of life they haven't lived. Come morning, they were properly born and not the way it's meant to be. The gleams and twinkles of broken glass perforated through the sand. The smell of alcohol has dissipated long ago. Alcoholic beverages are forbidden by the benefactory and should not be supplied. So what gives? Being an explorer is a miserable job. And so, as if by accident or mercy, a barrel or two find their way into the supply boats, along with fruit that no one eats, but is instead used in wine brewing. You would know. This is a signal fire. For when things go south, it's to be set alight. The smoke reaching into the highest stratosphere, letting all and sundry know what is happening here. This raging fire would touch the clouds, bold and ferocious, polluting the night sky with hues of warmth. It would be seen from across the horizon, an unmistakable clue. Why wasn't it used? Don't even think about it. There is a reason it wasn't used by anyone in the prison colony, however much they needed help in the city of Ugarit. This signal fire is not here for you. It's a warning. I'm aware. A pair of undersized shoes. The size makes them look uncomfortable. If you would... There's a piece of paper folded over 10 times. To Mina, my best friend. You opened this letter and it means the moon has burnt and enough years since has passed. To this day I am 8 years old. One more and I will be able to partake in life as my year intended. 'Tis a better life than we can lead, with some of a thing to aspire to, instead of causing main or offence like verminions, rats, and the like. I am well, just tired and hungry. On the 5th moon, once the festival of Ilk, a joyous occasion is over, the night rolls in sluggishly. That quiet night, shadows grow many legs, long and thin. They glitter down from the Mina, through the winding streets and alleys, leaving no stone unturned, no house unchecked. Every mother knows to hold what is dear close to their hearts, lest an old heartbeat be heard, or an odd sigh. A knock. A second. A third. The door opens. And then quiet. A gaunt face peeps in from above. Its neck long, the body nowhere to be seen. It scries in silence. It is too much to bear, and many just give up. They take what is precious, and under the moonlit sky, offer their unaccounted children to the soaring, long and many-legged missionaries of the generous envoy, which gives all and sundry the chance to be inspected and accepted by Mayri, our benefactors. Even those who may have missed or forgot, or were otherwise unable to present themselves at the festival of Ilk, a joyous occasion. Did you always speak this tongue? Who has given it to you? Who has imposed it on you early in your childhood? It was not your ancestors, and surely not your families. Who is it exactly that occupies your inner state and makes you say the words you can't say? Controls how you say them. The only words you know how to say, and the ideas you come up with. Who benefits from this? I will not let the settlers in. I will expel the colonizers of my brain. Okay, let's dream of pleasant things this time.
No. I want to get up. I want to go to work. Let me sleep.
There's work to do.
The pain. The pain of getting up while it's still dark. Humans were not made for this.
Can't just lie in bed forever.
Alright, not forever. Just 5 more minutes.
I'm not sure how this is a pleasant thing. We're supposed to be dreaming of pleasant things. What would you prefer?
Doing things on my terms. No one to boss me around. No pressure.
Nothing would ever get done.
And whatever gets done now, every man here, apart from the busybodies, put in the absolute minimum and call it a day. This ship will reach its destination in spite of the crew, not thanks to it.
You chose this.
For the money, but the money's not here. It's difficult to find reason to get up today when my pay is a moon away. And what a pitiful sum it is. If I couldn't smuggle the rare goods, this miserable torture wouldn't be worth it.
Smuggling? What?
Depends. Depends on what's in demand. It's always stuff you can't get in Ugarit. Pagan jewelry, trinkets, ornate pens, ornate penises made of antler bones for the ladies. Right now, aphrodisiacs. Why not? It's all hush-hush under high society, but older women need some fun too. I'm all about more opportunities for women. It will be 100-fold return. That's the price of my trust. But that's still moons away.
Where's the ship headed?
To Vanadzor, of all places. Great place, if you can stand the cold. It's not that cold, but it can snow. I just can't wait for those cold mornings. They have no birds this time of year. Mental. The birds all left south and then east. They've got more sense than the people.
Anything else about this place?
The sea's a ghost town. Everyone's holed up inside, waiting for the birds to return. Until then, all they do is burn giant wicker bird effigies throughout the sea. They've had a bad case of locusts this year. And apparently they're starving. We're bringing the fuckers grain. Grain they gave us last year. And it's me who will have to unload the cargo again. How can that even happen? Heavens forbid someone would go out and do some fucking work in that place. Superstitious bunch.
I don't think there's anything else to dream about, so we're gonna wake up.
See above. What the fuck was that? Darling, is that you?
I can't click that for some reason. So, no, he went to the landing. Dunlin? Dunlin? There he is, he's quick.
Darling.
Not now. I'm in the middle of something.
It might not have been him.
9 tall fountains made of silver. In them, a white bird flock plays a song of songs. Tears, touch, and joy without end. Life without end. What comes from something else? Joy formed in her inward parts. The reward is I. In tears. Fearfully and wonderfully made. 9 tall fountains made of silver. In them, a white bird flock plays a song of songs. Tears, touch, and joy without end. Life without end. What comes from something else?
No. You must tell him. Talk to him. Don't stop now. Don't let him get away with this. Are you certain? Who else could it be? Maybe. Maybe not. How would you know? You could have just asked. See if he's lying. Now you'll crawl in the gutter of uncertainty and doubt. Where have I seen that before? That face of yours, those eyes, apprehensive, frozen, endlessly calculating, a grass eater, a coward. You don't care. Do you know why? Because you're a little bitch. I think you're pathetic.
I'm not glorifying that with a response.
Say it, friend. I'll wait.
No. It's not gonna give me a choice, is it?
No. You're a lion. The hungriest of them all. You will eat and eat out of this life. Because that's what it's made for. No worries. No regrets. You will eat your fill.
A piece of jewelry on the bed. The one and only, unique and extraordinary locket housing Cormo's prized possession. It must have slipped out of Cormo's pocket. Looking at it would always guarantee a good night's sleep. Why not take a look? There is a pair of putrid shoes on the floor, placed neatly under a made bed. A single bed, unusual given the circumstances. To the right, a forest looms, a great wall of an impenetrable fortress starving off the salty, soft breeze from the spreading sea, overlooked by a giant rock.
Is there something I missed? I won't be back for a while.
I have made my decisions. Schizotypy. The skull barrier has been removed and your brain pulsates to the outside world. It sends and receives frequencies of the most bizarre type. For the first time, you can feel the sun and its warmth on your grey matter. The tickle of the salty wind as it flows in the fissure between your hemispheres. Thank you for playing. Please. Okay, so when I recorded the last one, the devs contacted me on Twitter and told me about this. So if we sit on the bed and we press M, and then click on Shireen's locket, we get this. So Shireen's locket, a memento to look at before going to sleep. A brass locket painted silver a long time ago. It houses a treasure, a prized possession, a dream. Cormo commissioned a portrait of his sister Shireen to be made on her 16th birthday, as per tradition in the circles of all properly borns of the benefactory. But Shireen is not born properly, and neither is Cormo. They barely met, but he wanted only the very best for her, the things he never had. Dreams and wishes fulfilled, always ready to be experienced vicariously in this locket in her face. Look her well and long in the eyes before you sleep. It always helps you dream well.
There you are, my brave knight, bravest of them all. I've been waiting for you for so long. Why did you make me wait?
Shireen.
Who's Shireen?
No one. Don't worry about it.
Must be quite a no one to make a man like you whimper in his dreams. You make these little moans when you sleep. Did you know?
Who the fuck are you?
And who are you, brave knight?
I'm not a knight.
Really? You shimmer in the sun. You don a helmet of gold.
It's just a mask.
Why not take it off?
No.
For you suffocate.
No.
I'm sorry. Did I make you angry, brave knight?
No, it was just, I'm happy to see you.
Thank you. You're nice to me, brave knight. The way few others are. I feel strongly about you too. Could it be we've seen each other and other people before?
Who do you have in mind?
You remind me of someone. A sailor, a harsh man, had a way with words. Never listened to anyone. Rings a bell?
Is that supposed to be me?
No, I really was thinking of someone else. And how would I know what you're supposed to be? Here, we can be whatever we want to be. You're dreaming, brave knight. All men dream of women. Don't worry, there's nothing weird about it. I'm happy to play the role you choose for me, if it please you. Do I remind you of someone?
No one in particular.
I'm here, dear knight. You can tell me.
You.
You can tell me. I'm here just for you. It's all right.
I miss
Who?
Maya. It don't matter.
I missed you too. You're a good man. A good brother. A good son. You didn't deserve to be abandoned.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Rest now, brave knight. The bravest of them all. My name's Dahlia. May we meet again.
Some things on stream, so many